Hi everyone, so this is more like a professional video now. I'm using my proper camera, so it should be a lot more better, and this is how I'm going to be doing it from now on as much as I possibly can. Some days it might be easier just to use the webcam. Hopefully you can see that. That is what I use to record all my videos with usually. Not all of them, I mean there's some I've used that camera there, but anyways, this video is just basically like me announcing that I dislike people, apparently. Relatively, I'm not... Sorry, that was annoying. Relatively, I find myself not being interested in quite a few people, for various reasons. It's usually just like one or two things. Sometimes it's minor, sometimes it's quite major, and it's quite annoying. And you could say, well, then why don't you just lower your standards? And it's like, well, when you're someone like me who, you know, wants to do things, you know, as extraordinary as, you know, having an atlas with hundreds and hundreds of very, very detailed images in it, you know, and more. I mean, that's not exactly my core goal, but you know what I mean. It's like, that's, well, I want to do something like that in the future, but in 3D or something, in proper physical 3D kind of thing. Anyways, that's another topic, but yeah, it just seems like that, you know, I have a bigger, I am of higher quality, I think, and maybe I don't present it as well as I probably should, but I really genuinely think that I have higher quality than most people, and that's because of my talents, really. I've done DJing, I've done music, I've done art, I can show actual proof of quite a lot of these things, so and it goes on, and that's just the small amount of it. I have like every application you could probably think of. I have VLC, Blender, A-Sprite, Inkscape, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Bridge, Adobe Photoshop, loads of emulators. I've programmed in so many different languages. I've got DJ software, I've got Critter, I've played about with Autodesk 3ds Max, Maya and Mudbox. I've everything. Seriously, I've used Microsoft Visual Studios, NetBeans, Eclipse, Vim, whatever, Nano, Pico, Putty. I've used servers. I've used a virtual private server. I've done so many things. I've written my own hundreds of notes and diaries and personality, metaphysics, theoretical metaphysics. I know quite a bit of, well, somewhat, and a bit about human anatomy, and yeah, the list just keeps going on and on and on, and I'm going to continue to expand it. So yeah, so I feel like I have the badge for higher quality, so I expect a little bit more higher quality from other people who want to be closer to me, I guess. So I don't like people with beards or anything like that. That doesn't really appeal to me. I don't consider beards a high quality feature. Some people might, and that's okay. That's their preference, and I'm not against their preferences. I actually respect everyone's preferences. You know, so that's not really, that doesn't bother me. It's just like when someone comes up to me and, you know, they've got some feature that I'm not a fan of, or they're just uninteresting in some aspect. It kind of takes a whack off me. I'm able to sort of be okay with it, with limitations, I guess, and I just find that's what's happening with my relationships at the moment. It just seems like whoever, you know, not everyone, but the people who want me tend to be the people who are uninteresting to me, and that's not me being an asshole. I don't think that's for every case though. So if you're anybody out there who wants me, and you're in, you know, you think it's possible that we could meet up at some point, and you're not, you know, you're a genuine person, then please, honestly, go to my Facebook, add me as a friend, talk to me, whatever. I don't really need friends, but in the respect of, I'm not looking for friendships. I'm looking for someone who I can share intimate experiences with, and maybe take it as far as to make a, you know, maybe a video series or something like that. Being a bit more, you know, I'm quite passionate about it. So it's not just, you know, it's not just. I don't want to say it's not just intimacy. That it's not like that. It's not just the bedrock. It's the rolling stone. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's my analogy of that. I just made it up, but it kind of makes sense. So yeah, and that's what's happened. So I just think that I need to. I can't even stick around some of them, but some of them I have feelings for them. I've gained feelings to them, and you know, and I don't want to just cut them off or anything like that. But there are aspects to them that's not interesting, and it's just really weird. So there's girl and boys. There's not men and women. Sorry, whatever. Girl, boy, men, women. Who cares? I mean, obviously there are distinctions, but so yeah. That's what I wanted to really say. It's just like, yeah, the very few people who do actually contact me, tend to have something uninteresting, but that doesn't mean that everyone will. That doesn't mean that you who's watching this, who's listening to this, who actually finds me attractive, will do the same. So I'm just hoping that anybody out there who, I don't know, I'm waiting for the saviour of my life, to be honest, that one person who comes out and blows me away and takes me on a journey of some amazing thing. You know, I'm just really waiting for that person, because that's all I've got at the moment. I don't have anything else. I'm just trying to get some money going, and then I think I might actually have a chance at having attraction of extraordinary means. Hopefully, at least I'll attempt to get that close to it. I do genuinely want to have the look of, you know, I definitely want to be someone who is intimately provoking. You know, I don't just want to be someone who's beautiful or something. I don't really care for it in some respects, but I do actually, because it's kind of it gives me the value that I wish I have. It gives me the value it gives me the value I wish I had, and I feel like I have actually in this case. Yeah. So yeah, looking unreally beautiful whilst also being very intimately provoking, that is something that I think is a amazing thing to have in someone who does it genuinely. I need to check how long this is going, because I've only got 25 minutes on here and then it cuts off. So that doesn't mean that shorter videos, but much better quality. It's the super camera limitation. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to say really. So it's like a vlog, a life vlog or something. I've just been basically working on my application of, which is a universe organizer for my claymation stuff, so I've been working on that. It's been going pretty well. Application and not job interview application. It's a actual computer. Oh my god. It's a computer application, don't worry, that's not going to be happening all the way through the video. Yes, I've already talked about it in previous videos. It's just an organizer for data that's relevant to the claymation stuff. So, I feel like I have to be more appealing or something, so I don't know, I'm going to look into that, but fuck. And I keep looking over there, I don't know what to do now, I don't know what to say now. I've kind of said everything I wanted to say really. I mean, I guess I could just go into like, you know, how bizarre human interaction is, because I think for me, I would consider myself like an interactive toy for someone to do stuff with. I wouldn't consider myself dominant or particularly. I think I'm submissive, but I think I can be a little bit dominant, but it's definitely not where I want to stand. I definitely don't care to be the most dominant person. That's for damn sure. I think there's no way. I'm never ever going to think of myself as someone who wants to be extraordinarily dominating, if you know what I mean. I mean, I could be dominating. I can be dominating, but I don't. There's a lot of uncomfortableness with it. I don't feel comfortable with it. Whereas if someone's just touching me and feeling my face or something like that, that is far more. That mesmerizes me, because it's like it's it's very similar to me. It's like someone's trying to get inside of my head or something, trying to get inside of my body in some way, to see who I am. And I think that's a very compelling reason why I'm quite submissive as a person. So and it makes it difficult for being this guy thing, and being someone like that. It's really annoying, actually, in some respects, because I'm not very dominant, and so you see other people and they've got their own thing. So someone is very submissive, or someone is weird, or someone is crazy, or whatever. So it's kind of fucked up, basically. Kind of fucked up. So if there's any dominating people out there who like someone who can be considered a sort of a semi-interactive toy, who diversifies, who can come out of the interactive toy and be something else a little bit. Basically a diversifier who most of the time prefers to be a semi-interactive toy with no strict rules in that regard. Yeah, that sounds about right. Message me, no one's going to do it there. Fuck. I just need to finish my work. I just need to finish this shit. Finish the application. Finish the application. It's here. It looks great. It's every time you start the application, it's got a different colour on it. And I'm implementing the things I had in my design, so I can't believe that I'm actually doing that now, because Java actually is on my side a little bit here. So I'm actually making progress. If you guys want to see, I'll show you. It looks quite beautiful to me. The colours are going to be they're quite close to the real thing. I will say that much. We put this into macro mode. I hope it doesn't cut off the video. Okay, good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, ignore the. I don't care about the text. That's just what it's called. So, yeah, as you can see, there is the label. So if I show you the design without fucking up the camera, you see the design here. It is kind of like a very small design sheet thing. So as you can see, there's the writing and image plane, and then there, if I zoom in, there we go. No, what the fuck? Oh, I'm already fucking fully zoomed in. Gee, that's zooming in hardcore then. Okay, let's get closer then. I can't because of macro mode not being on. Hold on. Let's see if that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it. So as you can see, fucking hell, this is weird doing it like this. There's the location bar, and there's the... Oh my gosh, this has hurt my eyes. And this is the gallery of where all the images will be. When you click on one of these icons, which will be like planets and trees or whatever you want, and then it will have these set of images over here that you can look at, and then you can have the location of where those particular objects are over here. There may be, that might be like a complex location bar, so that it can be changed depending on where they are in the universe. That's the actual, the universe object or icon thing. I'm gonna have to zoom that out. Hold on one moment. Yeah, and then that's going to be where you write stuff, where all those lines are. Yeah, you're going to be writing stuff there. And then over here is where the labels are, over here, where the purple thing is. That's going to be labels. You click those and then it will show you a group of these. And then down here you have like an ID card. Well, that's not really an ID. It's not really going to be an ID card per se. It's going to be a some kind of cool like identification system that's a bit more innovative and beautiful than that, because I like to do everything all advanced and pro and high quality and not the same old shit, and not bland and boring at the same time, as much as possible. Yeah, and that's going to be just a create icon button, which is probably going to get put up there somewhere, or yeah, somewhere. So if you see that, and then you look at the actual application, the Universe Organizer, which is what it's called, you can see kind of like how it's coming out. There's the icon bit where you get all your icons, and then here's all your labels here. Yeah, and if I restart this application, it'll be different colors. So in every aspect of this application, I'll show you actually, because it's kind of cool. Hold on a sec. See, different colors, so that's pretty nice. This is going to be where the text pane is, but I'm just having difficulties putting up padding around here, so that's kind of annoying. But once that's done, then it will look a bit nicer, and I can start working on the text editor in there, and the toolbar up there, and the gallery there, and all the other shit. So it's all really good. And then I'll have the blue thing done under here. So that's what it looks like at the moment. So I am making progress, so that's good. It's not DJing, that's one good thing, I'm afraid. So let's put that into focus. And I can't see what you're seeing, so I'm just going to make sure that it's up at the right position. So sorry if you can't see enough, but yeah. So there you go. So progress is being made, and you know, it's good. So I hope that I can get this done, because it's possible. It obviously is possible, which wasn't possible in C++. C++ it turned out to be very problematic. So yeah, that one is just, it's not good when when everything's against you. I need to stop doing that. Right. Yeah. That's all I have, I guess. Yeah. What else can I talk about? I've got the books for Java, so that's good. I'm very happy with these books. Very happy with this book, actually, mostly. Explains whatever I need to know about Java, and it does seem to be working. And then I got you probably already saw this if you were looking, the camera went there. And then I got the advanced version, so that once I get more proficient at Java, or I want to learn more about Java, I've got this as well. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, I just think that I just need to get to the goal. I don't know, it's so hard, man. I feel like that I'm just in a loop over and over and over again, and I'm just the loop's just getting, you know, one part of that loop is actually starting to grow into something, and that's why you're seeing this repetition going on around me. It's just because I'm still in this loop, and you can't get out of the loop because there's nothing to go else out into, you know what I mean? Unless I change my career choice, and that means changing my entire life, you know, my life aims, you know, and I'm not doing that. So I'm just moving things about, and this looks like the one that's working, you know. It's just so annoying, you know. I have to say that I am honestly considering that maybe at this moment of my life, that people are just, it's just not, you know, they're not right, they're not good enough or something. But I don't really want to say that yet, because maybe there's someone. There seems to be people who want me every so often, so let's just hope that someone genuinely wants me, and that would be wonderful. And yeah, I just need to work on this application. I need to finish it. I suspect once I've got the padding done, that the rest of it's not going to be too hard to do. So far it's been relatively fun and simple. I mean, there have been a few snags here and there, but that's alright. I did manage to solve them. That's the key thing, is I managed to solve them, and solve them pretty decently, and they can be reused and everything. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video there, because I'm going to run out of time probably. So that's probably why I'm going to stop. And yeah, so thank you for watching. This has been a professional-esque video. The videos will slowly, and as probably said this before, the video quality will gradually improve over the course of, you know, my life. And so, you know, at the moment it's still sort of, I put it up a notch, but it's probably going to be there for a little while. Maybe the next video I'll do a bit more professionally, but that might mean video editing, which means a bit of video quality loss, because I'll have to edit the video and then compress the video to get it into YouTube and shit like that, and just to get it through the editor. So I don't know if I should be doing that yet. It's really annoying how things get compressed. It's really annoying. Anyways, so thank you for watching. You feel free, if you want to, comment, like, subscribe, if that's what you want to do. If you feel like you really want to like the video, if you feel like you really want to comment or anything like that, don't just like it unless you have a decent reason. Like, if you want to support me as a person and you find me interesting enough, I think that's okay to do. But if you're going to just like the video to give me money or something, and unless you're going to donate or something, you know, I'm not. It's not like I'm making. I haven't got any ads on this channel that I intentionally put on there. So you liking the video is only going to be considered more like a support to that you like my videos or something. You know, that's how I'm going to see it. So yeah. So thank you for watching.